Ah yes, spring is here. Construction is booming, the cherry blossoms are blooming, but they're not the only thing in bloom right now. The housing market is showing some signs of life after a sluggish winter season. In fact, economists were surprised at how well March performed because they were expecting a slowdown with the interest rates that remain elevated and affordability that remains, let's just call it what it is, challenging right now. So the headlines you're going to see this month are all about month over month because year over year, all the prices are still down. March 2022 was the peak of the market. But right now, we are seeing month over month increases in price. So houses, they're the big winner, 3% month over month price increase. If we look year over year, they're still down 10 or 11% depending on where you look. But overall, in all the real estate board areas combined, up 3% month over month on houses. And let's get into that a little bit later on why the houses are outperforming. Partially, it's because we're still seeing listings way down. Not a lot to choose from in this market still. And it is the busy spring market where most people do their buying and selling of real estate. It's a very seasonal business. Now, new home listings are down 22% right now from their 10-year average. And someone else doing a video shoot here as well. So, new listings way down. And I'm going to give you all the details on this stuff in the description of this video rather than try to memorize each stat and spit it out to you. But I will give you the highlights and the important ones. So we talked about houses, they're the big winner. Townhomes, year over year, they're still down about 7.8% if you take all the areas combined. If you look at each different one, Vancouver, they're now 9% year over year. North Van, I think 7.3. Burnaby, a little less at, I can't remember the Burnaby number right now. But anyhow, month over month, they are up 1.7 or 1.7 or 1.8%. Be sure to look at the description to make sure all of my numbers are on point. Condos are also down year over year, about 4.6%, I believe. And if you look in Vancouver, they are down a little bit more, and in North Van a little bit more. But month over month, if we look at each of the benchmark prices in each different area, they too have increased. So that's condos, townhomes, and houses. They've all gone up month over month. And why are houses the most important? Well, let's look at that a little closer. Recently, Premier David Eby announced that we're not going to see any more single-family only zoning. They're taking that away and going to allow people to build at least 3 or 4, maybe even 6 homes on what would now be a single-family lot. This really opens the door for some more projects for townhomes, maybe even row homes, lots of triplexes, fourplexes, etc. So the single-family house is a dying breed, but it's also something that if you're a millennial like me, you still really want to go back to and live in. If you grew up in one, you kind of want to go back to it. And especially those who have been having kids over the past couple of years. You know, I can count a few of my clients that have gone from having 0 kids to 2 now, and most of them would rather raise them in a house if they can afford it than a condo. And let's not talk about strata fees and condos and townhomes. But anyhow, just out of pure preference, they'd rather do a house. And that's why you're seeing, even in this market with the interest rates where they are, houses under 2 million, houses especially under 1.8 million, getting multiple bids and going up in price. Because that is still a highly sought after product type. And it's one that is getting more and more scarce because we tear them down and build townhomes and low rises and maybe even high rises in their place. So what else do we need to think about here? While the sales numbers are less volume than last year, the market is still favoring sellers right now, especially if you have something good to sell. A lot of the good listings, the nice ones that you want to live in that are move-in ready, those are still scarce and hard to find. But there is a worry that if interest rates start to increase and affordability continues to worsen, the market will cool. Now, we just saw today on Wednesday, April 12th, the Bank of Canada hold the interest rate where it is. But if those start to increase later this year, that will cool the market. Most of the people that do forecasting and commenting on this stuff agree with that. Regardless, though, demand will continue to outpace supply here. It's a desirable place to live. Everyone wants to be here. That's what you hear me and every other realtor and person saying. This is a very desirable place, and you can see why. So that's it for this month's market update. If you want to get into some more detailed conversation about specific areas that you're interested in or product types, you can put some comments below. You can contact me directly at 604-313-9805. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you next month in another market update. Bye for now.